Economic development battle is brewing tonight between Ohio and Kentucky, and hundreds of regional jobs are at stake. 9 News reporter Tom McKee is live now with the reason for this financial brinksmanship. Tom?
Well, Brendan, there are two reasons. One is that Covington-based Omnicare and Nielsen are trying to decide whether to stay here or to move. And of course, Covington is doing everything it can to try to keep them to avoid losing tax revenue. But two, Ohio Governor John Kasich is really turning up the heat to try to lure them to Cincinnati. Ohio Governor John Kasich is not shy about his plans to grow the economy.
We're going to other states and we're going to start stealing their jobs instead of being on the losing end of what's been happening in Ohio for the last 10 years. And we're going to compete and we're going to win.
Ohio is targeting Omnicare, whose world headquarters are in River Center 2, and Nielsen, which has offices in nearby Madison Place.
There's probably as many as 1,000 jobs at stake here. This is not small potatoes.
Covington City Commissioner Steve Frank says that could trim city tax receipts over $1 million on top of reductions already made this year.
We cut $4.3 million out of our budget, and that didn't entail layoffs of 24 people. Actually, most of it done through attrition.
That included 10 members of the fire department and 8 from the ranks of the police force.
Frankly, if we lose these businesses, we'll probably be at round 2 of further cuts.
Another factor in the game is the new Great American Insurance Tower downtown. The firm pulled employees from other buildings into the new space.
In essence, what's happened is all the other office towers are emptying out to fill it up. So the empty buildings are basically playing let's make a deal to try to get each other's tenants.
Now Steve Frank wonders what happened to the idea of regionalism when Ohio and Kentucky work as one for the betterment of all.
I sometimes feel that if you are overly competitive with trying to affect what's going on in your neighbor city, you're really not adding anything. We need to be focusing on what's outside the region and lure it here, or probably most importantly, focus on startups.
Now, not surprisingly, neither Omnicare nor Nielsen is commenting tonight. Sources tell me they're going to make their decisions by early next year. One interesting note, Brendan, just last Thursday, Jobs Ohio board member Mark Kwame said that he'd talked with a company in a company in the region that wants to relocate to Cincinnati, and that company had found terms of Ohio's offer very, very favorable and was ready to move to Cincinnati. Of course, he did not say what that firm was, or who that firm was, rather. So let the guessing begin.
Tom McKee with both states over his shoulder. Thanks. In just